So once you analyze your lifestyle, look carefully, then you prioritize what's important, firmly grasp the will of God, then you come to the third step, which is economize your energy. Paul had said in verse 16, make the best use of your time. Make the best use of your time. Make it count. Then he says, I don't want you to waste your time. Don't waste your energy. In verse 18, Paul says, don't get drunk with wine, which is simply dissipation. That's a fancy word for total waste. Instead, be filled with the Spirit. What's he saying here? He's saying getting drunk waste your energy. Have you heard people say, I got really wasted last night? That's what they said when they get, I said, what happened? I got really wasted. I got really drunk. That's what it means. Getting drunk wastes your energy. He says don't do that. Instead, be filled with the Holy Spirit. Time management is also energy management. Just as you have a limited amount of time in life, you also have a limited time amount of energy. You don't have enough energy to do everything. You've got to decide what's important. Romans 12, use your energy to serve the Lord. Now, if you are too busy to do the 5 things God put you on earth to do, then you are too busy. You need to do a little rearranging. For example, let's say you decide that, okay, Lord, if to know you is important in my life, then I'm going to schedule it when I wake up in the morning. All right, Lord, it says, I'm going to decide 5 to 10 minutes, I'm going to spend time with you. I'm going to read the Bible, and I'm going to pray, and I'm going to talk to you. Right? Now, if you do that, right, then sometimes you have to remove, because you cannot keep adding to your time. You have to remove something. It means no more Jay Lono in the evening. Facebook. I don't. 90%. I heard that 90% is the cause now of divorce in Facebook, because there are some women, right? They will go to Facebook and they will email. They will talk to the ex of the husband as if they were the husband, and it's a big trouble. Be careful with those Facebook. Do you agree? Let me ask you this. Do you agree that there are some things in your life that you shouldn't do? Not that it's bad. It's not good and bad. Sometimes it's good and best. There are some things in your life that you shouldn't do because it's a waste of time. Let me ask you this. Think of time waster. Think of some things that you think that you shouldn't do.
Worry.
Huh?
Worry.
Work?
Worry.
Worry. Right? Worry is a waste of time. What else that you shouldn't do? Facebook. What else? Worry. Huh? Watch TV. Right. Watch TV it's not really bad. But if it's wasting time, you shouldn't watch TV. What else that you shouldn't do?
Shopping.
Huh? Texting. Don't text when there's preaching. What else you shouldn't do?
Are we allowed to sleep?
Procrastination. There was this guy who went to the doctor, and he said, please help me, because I'm always late going to work. I just couldn't hear the alarm clock. Please help me. And the doctor said, this is what you should do. You concentrate on the alarm clock before you go to sleep, and then it will be fine. You'll be fine. After 2 weeks, the guy came back to the doctor and says, Doc, I got another problem. So what's the problem? I couldn't sleep. I concentrated on the clock you told me, but now I couldn't sleep. I got a problem. And the doctor gave me a good advice. He says, well, make the best use of your time. This is a true story. This guy decided, because he couldn't sleep, he only slept like 2 hours a night. So he decided to study. And he studied and studied. By the time he woke up, he already finished more than his classmates had finished. And could you imagine, he became one of the top lawyers in New York. When he took the bar exam, he was the number one. Because he made use the best of your time. And that's what the Apostle Paul is saying here. Do not waste your time. Make the best of your time. This is probably the greatest time management tool ever invented. Do you know the 2 letters in the middle of the alphabet? You know? Huh? N-O, Sister Faye.
Nefornasa. Noel.
N-O.
Nefornasa.
If you learn how to say no, you will save a lot of time. Because let me see who has a problem saying no. You always keep saying yes. Right? Right? Learn how to say no. Learn how to say no. You will save a lot of time. Another one that saves time is, you know those change time? How many drives, like 15 minutes from your house to your work? 15 minutes. 30.
45.
1 hour.
2 hours? Do you imagine 2 hours? Huh? 2 hours, right? So, could you imagine you're traveling 2 hours? I read, here's what I read. I read that if you listen to a tape for 1 year, if you just drive 15 hours and come back, that's only half hour. If you're driving like 2 hours, it's more. But if you, with that half hour, in a year, you can finish a college degree by listening to tapes in your car. I said, wow, I could finish a course just by listening to the tape. That's using your time wisely. If you are in the doctor's office and you wait, you ever wait for like 2 hours?
Yes, I
in the
did.
doctor's office?
Yesterday.
Did you ever call the doctor and says, I want to get an appointment? And the secretary says, 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock? Is there, like 5 o'clock? No, 4 o'clock. And you go to the office and you wait for 2 hours, and by the time you see the doctor, what are you going to do in that office? Don't waste your hours just sitting there. Bring a book, bring your iPod and listen to messages. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. Make the best use of your time. What else? What else is our time wasters? Anything else that you can think of that you waste your time?
Traffic.
Huh?
Too much traffic.
Worry. How about anger? Arguments?
Yeah, you're
Arguments is a time waster.
Isn't it?
Proverbs 14:30. A relaxed attitude lengthens life. Do you imagine if you are relaxed, right? If you're tense, it will shorten your life. Right? Huh? Heart attack, you will get a heart attack. In fact, if you are relaxed, it lowers your blood pressure, it lowers everything. Right? You become normal. Relaxed attitude lengthens life. Complaining is a waste of time. Unforgiving spirit is a waste of time. Gossiping is a waste of time. But unforgiving spirit is a waste. It's not only a waste of time. You will waste your life because if you don't forgive somebody, you will face God, and God says, "How can I forgive you if you don't forgive somebody?" You will never enter heaven if you don't forgive anybody. Right? It's very, very important. It's not only a time waster. You will waste your life, your whole life, if you don't learn how to forgive somebody. It's very, very important then. Then finally, a good economizer is this. Put God first. You put God first in your schedule. If you don't put God first in your schedule, everything doesn't really matter. Whatever you want God to bless you, put Him first. You want God to bless your marriage? Then you put Him first in your marriage. You want God to bless your business? You put Him first in your business. You want God to bless your finances? Then put God first in your finances. Put Him first in your finances. You want God to bless your time? Then give Him the first part of your day. Give Him the first day of every week. Make Him first. When you wake up in the morning, you put God first. And because it says, the promise is, reverence for the Lord adds hours to each day. Could you imagine? Reverence for the Lord adds hours to each day.